on TMZ.
Okay, it seems Mel Gibson gets triggered by rose gardens because this time we're talking White House rose garden and the candidate who wants to live around it, namely Kamala Harris. Mel went off.
Appalling track record, no policies to speak of.
And the border, right?
And she's got the IQ of a fence post.
This is the least shocking thing in the world. It's a black woman married to a Jewish man. That is the Mel Gibson trifecta of things he hates. By his own words.
The Mendez brothers are as good as free. That is the opinion of people now that they know the judge who's going to actually be on this case. Attorneys who have been in his court say that he is fair. The quote we got was defense lawyers love him. And the other quote we got is he's going to free them.
Pete Davidson looks radically different because he scrubbed his tattoos. Remember, he had those sleeve of tattoos? He's been getting them removed.
Is the 20-year run for tattoos finally coming to an end?
No, he said he would still get more tattoos. He just didn't like the ones he had.
Didn't you say recently you're thinking of maybe getting one?
Yeah, but I'm probably never going to do it.
The fact that you don't have a TMZ tramp stamp is like...
So Hugh Grant apparently has a pretty good sense of humor. Obviously, he was caught with a prostitute in 1995 in Hollywood. So he was at the AFI Fest because they're premiering his new movie, Heretic. Hugh gets up there and he goes, "It is very nice to be here."
Hollywood Boulevard has always been a lucky place for me.
She's got the IQ of a fence post.
That's Mel Gibson sharing his thoughts on Kamala Harris, which are sure to ruffle a lot of feathers in the fence post community, but to be fair, he said way worse.
Mel Gibson is not mincing words with his thoughts on Kamala Harris. So we caught up with him at the airport and asked, who are you supporting? And he sort of says,
I don't think it's going to surprise anyone who I vote for.
That's right. Jill Stein! No, of course not, for rather obvious reasons. But yeah, Trump is Mel's guy. So, what are his thoughts on a possible second Trump term?
I know what it'll be like if we let her in.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And that ain't good. Appalling track record, no policies to speak of.
And the border, right?
And she's got the IQ of a fence post.
We asked him and said, well, what does another Trump administration look like? No, you don't want to say that. Instead, you just want to make misogynistic shots at the other candidate. Tell us something positive about your candidate.
He can't.
Because you can't.
great economy, secure border, safe world.
Well, wait a minute. Hey, guys, we can't just shout down people that we disagree with. You guys literally just said he didn't talk about policy. Babcock stands up, tries, and you scream him and shout him down.
No, he did not. He didn't even stand up.
Because my leg hurt. I got a Charlie horse while I was sleeping, so I'm hurt.
Anyhow, does Mel's lack of support for Kamala really come as a surprise?
This is the least shocking thing in the world. It's a black woman married to a Jewish man. That is the Mel Gibson trifecta of things he hates.
They are kind of the holy trinity, yeah. See you at the voting booth, Mel.
I gotta go, guys.
C-SPAN had this event. It was like a debate, and they had someone open up and sing the national anthem, and it was live. And let's just say she flubbed real bad. Can I go back? Can I go back, please? She ends up finishing the song like without any other flub, but that was, yeah.
I love anybody who tries to sing that song. It's hard to do, and they because of the courage of singing that song, I don't care if they flub. Good on her.
I hear you, it's a hard song to sing, but as a singer and as a performer, you should know that. You gotta keep going.
This is the best thing to ever happen to C-SPAN.
True statement.
People are talking about C-SPAN for the first time in 50 years.
But like, can you cuss on C-SPAN?
You can cuss on C-SPAN.
Can you?
Yeah, because if you do, nobody's watching to ever know.
Yeah, no one's watching. No one.
If a tree curses in the woods and no one's there to hear it.
I got too nervous.
I believe that under the law, resentencing is appropriate.
Okay, that's step one in the potential release of the Mendez brothers. The question is, will the judge agree to resentence them? Well, if you look at the clues, it's in the bag.
The judge, his name is William C. Ryan, and attorneys who have been in his court say that he is fair, liberal, and the defense defense attorneys generally like him.
The defense loves him, is what one attorney tells us. Now forget Netflix shows, forget the online movement to set Eric and Lyle free. This was all set in motion more than a year ago when the Menendez's attorney, Mark Garagos, filed documents asking the court to look at new evidence and asked why wasn't the letter Eric allegedly wrote backing up the molestation claims against their father admitted in the second trial.
Judge Ryan was the person who actually looked over that document, and he actually then ordered the DA to start looking into this.
Because he clearly was moved by it. This judge is specifically assigned sensitive cases. Judge Ryan handled the case not too long ago where the LAPD got a search warrant from another judge, and Judge Ryan said the first judge was wrong. A lot of judges are afraid to do that.
Defense attorney Mike Cavalluzzi knows Judge Ryan quite well and joined us on TMZ Live.
I believe that the Menendez brothers have a better shot in front of Judge Ryan than they would have in front of almost any other judge in LA County. Should they be packing their bags and making plans yet? I don't think we're quite there yet.
I think what he's going to say is, yes, I will resentence them, and the way it works in the law is because of their age at the time of the murders, they're immediately eligible for parole.
The judge could even go a step further and change the conviction from murder to voluntary manslaughter, in which case the brothers would go free right after the hearing. But say it does go to the parole board. The brothers have been model prisoners, so they'd still have an extremely good chance to walk.
Yeah, they've been very well-behaved sociopaths. I think it's outrageous. I really do.
How can you be outraged by this?
Kitty Menendez had a shotgun put in her face.
Nobody's saying not guilty.
We're saying that there are mitigating circumstances in sentencing all the time.
I'm cool with them getting out, and I think they're gonna get out.
This is molded. That's mold.
Logan Paul and KSI are unfazed by the criticism over their new business. So they have Prime, which has been an enormous success, and now they have created like a Lunchables alternative. There has been criticism because a popular YouTuber did a review, and when she did her review, she said she found mold on the cheese.
These are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. This is mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy.
They have responded, and they don't care.
When she saw that, she must have been jumping. Bro, going at you guys or at Beast, you could get so many likes. You could be showered in likes.
Their response to all this, though, is kind of flawed because she has 15 million subscribers herself and 5 billion views on her channel. You think they would address it like here are the facts?
There have been more than 10 complaints reported to the FDA, including 1 complaint citing an illness.
10 complaints?
That's nothing.
We got 10 complaints like a half hour ago.
Yeah, fact.
All from inside the building.
Great Britain has given the world a lot. The Beatles, the Mini Cooper, hundreds of years of colonial rule, but let's not go down that road. And of course, Hugh Grant!
It's nice of AFI to have us. It's nice of you to show up.
He was at the AFI Fest because they're premiering his new movie, Heretic.
Yeah, it's pronounced heretic, but that was a good try. Anyhow, Hugh!
This is in Hollywood, the event. And he goes, I have nothing interesting to add except that it is very nice to be here.
Hollywood Boulevard has always been a lucky place for me.
He said that?
Yeah,
oh, I love it. Brilliant.
Obviously, he was caught with a prostitute in 1995.
But it didn't happen on Hollywood Boulevard. It happened on Sunset, but close enough, Jason.
Point is, Hugh's not above poking fun at himself.
So he just got caught with a hooker?
While he was dating Elizabeth Hurley. Divine Brown was her name.
But what was so interesting is it just became this huge Hollywood scandal. And everybody thought, oh, Hugh Grant's finished, he's finished. And he went on The Tonight Show. And Jay Leno just looked at him and said,
what the hell were you thinking?
And everybody just busted up and he laughed and it completely reset his career. It was an amazing moment in television.
Yeah, take a hike, Moon Landing. You're nothing compared to Hugh and Jay. So congrats, Hugh Grant. You have a sense of humor about an incident which frankly now seems quaint in today's horrible world.
Hollywood Boulevard has always been a lucky place for me.
What's up, Cash Doll? How you doing today?
What's up?
I got female rapper Cash Doll out in Hollywood. So she recently gave birth a few months ago to her daughter, and shortly after she broke up with her children's father. So I say, you know, there's a rise in, you know, couples breaking up after having kids. Why do you think that is?
After having kids, you get a different type of clarity. It's crazy, right? But you get a different type of clarity of things that you want in life, and you learn things about each other, and some people just grow apart.
That's true.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
you
it is.
complain,
Things change.
You complain, you get too demanding.
Who's you?
Who's
you?
When all that happens, when all that happens, you're like, man, when I have this kid, it's going to be even worse. So you say, let me get out now.
That was awfully personal. God.
So I think what really happened, Keith, she put up with a lot of your crap. And then she had a baby that she actually had to take care of and realized, why am I putting up with this man's crap when I have a baby's crap I have to deal with? So she said, bye.
Keith, did you get out or did she put you out?
She put him out.
She didn't put me out.
She put you out.
She didn't put me out.
We know she put
didn't
you
put me
out.
It sounds like she changed the locks and he's like, all right, good riddance
Yeah,
anyway.
I know. I'll go back with my mom.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Cash Doll.
Thank you.
Coming up.
Paris Hilton had her headlining show at the Hollywood Palladium.
She has a new album out right now. My husband surprised me with it. I opened it. It was signed.
Oh.
I looked it up. It was like only $25.
Wait a minute, you looked up the price?
What a weird thing. You're like, quick, let me Google this.
I know, I'm just curious.
Coming up.
Selena Gomez was introducing a speaker at a charity event and accidentally called them Diddy.
Call him Diddy?
Oops.
What do you mean, oops?
Be right back.
And now Paris Hilton's living her best life, starring Paris Hilton.
So Paris Hilton had her headlining show last night at the Hollywood Palladium.
Yes, in support of her new album, Paris performed 17 songs for all her fans who showed up. Maybe they wouldn't have waited in line if they were Hilton Honors members.
Tons of celebrities came out. Kim Kardashian was there.
Also Kelly Osbourne and Harry Jowsey. Plus, her show had a surprise guest, Meghan Trainor. And Paris even took time after the show to take photos with fans.
Paris, how do you describe tonight's show?
Tonight was the most iconic night of my life.
The most iconic.
And I've had a lot of them. It was so epic and so magical, and I'm just so excited for this new era.
She looks amazing.
Is she 40?
She's 43.
Paris is really showing her age though. In one of her new songs, she was like, you gotta call a cab to the bar. No one's called a cab in like over a decade.
Can't believe this millionaire is out of touch.
I got the new album. My husband surprised me with it. I opened it. It was signed. I looked it up. It was like only $25.
Wait a minute, you looked up the price?
That's rude. And the type of thing a lot of us do.
If you get invited to somebody's house, do you not take the address and Zillow it right away?
What?
I want to know how much your taxes were. I want to know how good the elementary school is.
I actually did this when I went to Siobhan's house and I was disappointed.
It has a nice indoor-outdoor feel. Congrats on the concert, Paris!
Bye, guys.
Selena Gomez was introducing a speaker at a charity event and accidentally called them Diddy.
Called him Diddy?
Oops.
Please join me in welcoming Executive Director of Diddy. Sorry.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
What do you mean, oops?
It's a very understandable mistake how she made it. So she was speaking at a charity event for the Rare Impact Fund benefit, and she was introducing somebody from the
Didi Hirsch Mental Health Services.
Oh, Didi.
She was trying to say an executive from Didi Hirsch, and she goes,
Executive Director of Diddy. Sorry.
She was mortified.
She was like, I'm so sorry.
Although, it's kind of a comedy shtick type thing, too.
Yeah, but she definitely didn't mean to.
The funniest thing to me is though, as she's speaking, the person, whoever's filming it, the person beside them goes, please tell me you got that.
You have that. Thank God. I really am sorry for that.
And now, live from the Clippers' new $2 billion Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, it's MGK and is that Pete Davidson? damn, looking good, buddy. But where are all of his tats?
Pete Davidson looks so different because he scrubbed his tattoos.
What's that verb mean?
Take them off.
It's called scrub?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Perhaps if he was able to remove them with a loofah and some Dove body wash, but no, he's been burning them off with lasers and it's super painful.
They look faded.
It's been more than a year that he's been working on getting them removed.
He looks great. His face looks better, just everything about him looks better.
Remember, we haven't seen him for a while. He was in a mental health facility in July, but this is his first appearance.
Is the 20-year run for tattoos finally coming to an end?
No.
But Pete Davidson just said, like, before you get tattoos, make sure you, like, actually want them and don't be on shrooms.
That is a solid rule if you want to avoid getting a Nike sneaker smoking a cigarette on your back. But Pete's not completely done with tattoos forever.
He said that he would still get more tattoos, he just didn't like the ones he had.
Didn't you say recently you're thinking of maybe getting one?
Yeah, but I'm probably never going to do it.
The fact that you don't have a TMZ tramp stamp is like, it is a missed opportunity.
Now that's classy. So thanks, Pete. Less ink looks good on you.
Jason Kelce might be getting his own late night talk show.
Unbelievable.
So he signed a deal with ESPN to be a Monday Night Football analyst. He shows up to the set and he breaks down games and actions. Well, as part of this ESPN deal, they are now apparently in talks with him about hosting his own show. According to reports, it's supposed to be like more of a traditional Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon type talk show.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as long as Travis continues dating Taylor Swift, we will never let these
It has
brothers
nothing
die.
to do with her. If they break up, Jason Kelce for sure
Finished.
continues to be a star.
No, he's good.
There's no doubt.
Finished.
Here's the reality. He's better than Tom Brady as a broadcaster.
100%.
He's just better.
He's a better TV sports
I will say the one time he was in the booth on Monday Night Football, he was outstanding. Remember, he's there for a quarter?
He wasn't breaking things down, he was just being more fun, but he was great.
He's just a star.
If they break up, the brothers are finished.
God, would you stop?
Coming up.
Director Tim Burton says that he is a technophobe. He's scared of AI as well.
He should be afraid of AI. Somebody in this room is going to have a relationship at some point in the future with a robot.
Derek.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows me is I'm a bit technophobic.
Director Tim Burton says that the internet makes him depressed and that he is a technophobe.
I just felt like I was going down a dark path and it didn't make me feel good, so I try to avoid it.
I actually get this. If you look at all the crap that's going on television, online, everywhere else, it makes you anxious.
He said he's scared of AI as well.
He should be afraid of AI. Somebody in this room is going to have a relationship at some point in the future with a robot.
Derek.
Yeah.
I wanted my robot in a nice little teddy.
Ew, Teddy. Is that considered cheating if you have a wife and a robot?
Yes.
It's definitely not cheating to bang a robot.
Would you guys care if your partner had sex with a robot?
Yes.
Why?
That would be so weird.
You don't care if your partner masturbates, do you? Well, my partner does care about that, which is so weird. And she does. She's like...
Coming up.
We got Brett Harrelson, Woody Harrelson's brother. So I asked him, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
Your boyfriend?
Oh my God!
He started hitting on her.
What's up? How are you doing? What's up? So we got Brett Harrelson, Woody Harrelson's brother. We were doing a charter in Santa Monica. That's where we got him.
I love Brett.
Oh, wow.
We used to go to the same gym, and he's a great guy.
So he actually was the one that started talking to us.
How much your number?
Wait.
Can I give you a tour?
No, I have to give the tour.
Wait, he started hitting on her.
Keep watching, it gets worse. So I asked him, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
Your boyfriend?
Oh my God!
Oh my, he said your boyfriend!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I would have got off the bus right then and there.
He's being dead serious, too.
Okay, Annetta, I can just vouch, he's a really nice guy.
If he has a sister, I'd be interested.
Get it now.